What's good, everybody? This your boy D Money hitting you with another episode of Drip Talk. This is episode 14, and what we're going to get into today is fashion buying or fashion merchandising, which is mostly known in the industry. So stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about, fashion merchandising and, the qualities, the skills, what it actually is, what you're actually going to be doing, the difficulties of it, the pros of it, and, who's one of the tops, in the industry as far as being a fashion merchandiser. So stay tuned. Watch this commercial break. Check out what we got going on for Dreams.
What's good, everybody? This your boy D Money, letting y'all know that we got a crazy sale going on right now. It's got 15% off sale going on till Christmas. So make sure that you tap in. All items in the store will be available except gift cards. So make sure you tap in and get that 15% off for you and your kids. All items. Remember, visualize your purpose. I'm out.
We back with it. So a fashion buyer is responsible for selecting and purchasing the products that will be sold in the store for retail chain. They work closely with designers and suppliers to ensure that the products meet the brand's quality and aesthetic standards. They also collect data on current consumer buying patterns and use it to predict future trends to be able to meet market demands. Fashion buyers need to have in-depth knowledge of the following: market trends, vendor communication and relations, product selection, product development, sales performance. Most companies require a fashion buyer to have a bachelor's degree or at least an associate's in the field, such as specialized in sales and merchandising or graphic design. A fashion buyer typically needs 2 to 4 years in the field. You'll need the ability to work well with others, to be flexible and open to change, math knowledge, to be thorough and pay attention to detail, customer service skills, the ability to sell products, pursuing and negotiating skills. You also need the ability to use your innovative skills. Fashion merchandising and business, business administration, marketing, communication, English, business management, and economics are the majors that you will be, practicing in college. Expressing your creativity, few educational requirements, travel opportunities, influencing fashion trends, collaborative profession, extending work hours, declining job growth, high level response. Employers typically look for with fashion merchandisers or fashion buyers is having an enthusiastic personality, professional, decisive, creative, imaginative, well motivated. You know what I'm saying? They're real. They have a real attention to detail. All of these things are important. One of the top fashion merchandisers in the industry is John Skeleton. He's well known for his work. Go check him out. I actually haven't had a chance to check them out myself, but I will be doing a little bit more research on my own. But these are just some of the things that you need to know as far as, being a fashion buyer. Just like I talked about in the previous episode on being a fashion designer, and previously to that, being a creative director in the industry, and also being a fashion stylist. You gotta have drive. You gotta be a professional. You got to be willing to communicate with the staff that you're working with, and also outsiders that you will be networking with as you travel. That is one of the negatives to being a fashion buyer if you're going to do it for a long term or a career type thing. You're going to be on the road a lot because you're going to be seeing different brands, different professionals in the industry putting out their work, and you're also going to be doing a lot of paperwork, because you're also going to be buying for these brands that the brand or brands that you're working for. So it's going to be a lot of time consuming. You're definitely going to be with a lot of people all the time, and yeah, man, it's just something that you got to think about before you get into it. It's definitely a nice job to have, a career to build, even if you plan on doing other things in the industry, just so that way you can start to build a business acumen for yourself, as far as in the industry itself, and building a network of people that you can, connect with and collaborate with in the future. So definitely check out being a fashion buyer. If you are already interested in it, it's definitely something that, you should definitely do. And, definitely prepare for it, because it's already a lot of things that fashion designers do, as far as graphic design. Having to know economics. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that you see independent fashion designers typically have to know. Like having, creativity, having an imagination, being professional and well motivated are all things that, we need. So definitely do your homework, do more research, and look for a good school. I mean, there's a lot of good fashion schools out in New York, out in LA, even in Chicago, even in DC and Philly. So definitely check those schools out in order to, put yourself in the right position. I always say you always got to have a solid strategy and plan. And once you put that together, all you got to do is execute. Everything's going to fall into place as long as you, are consistent in it and focused in it and disciplined. Everything's going to come together.